Please welcome Yasmeen Abu-Fraiha.
My mother always wanted to have daughters, so she could show the entire Arab world how girls should be raised. If you educate a man, she told me, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. When I was born, chances were not on my side. As an Israeli Bedouin girl, I had only a 20% chance of graduating high school. Actually, I had more chance of being illiterate today than standing on this stage with you. But I was lucky enough to be born to my incredible parents, who were pioneers in their own way and made a lot of sacrifices to make sure I was in a place to pursue my dream. So I became a doctor, and once I graduated, thank you. And once I graduated, I knew I wanted to honor them and give back to my home community. During my internship in pediatrics, I met Fadi, the boy who changed my life. He was a cute 1-year-old that we had just diagnosed with a severe muscular disorder. Because of this rare genetic disease, he will never be able to eat, talk, or walk on his own. He won't be able to tell his parents he loved them or play with his older brother. This disease and others are rare around the world, but common in the Bedouin community. When I began to research the cause, I realized that, like other traditional communities around the globe, the Bedouins' small and limited genetic pool leads to a higher risk for genetic abnormalities. When I broke the news to Fadi's parents, I knew in my heart that this was wrong. And modern medicine should have the answer. I realized that if I combine my education together with my intimate understanding of my community, I could help. More than that, it is my obligation to help. You see, my father spent the first 18 years of his life living in a tent, destined to follow his father's footsteps and become a shepherd. But he yearned for a different life. He pursued an education and became the first Bedouin engineer in Israel. My mother was raised in a convent, even though she was Muslim. In order to get good education, she left her parents' house when she was only 14. She became an English teacher and met my father 15 years later. Out of their shared passion to education, progress, and coexistence, they started their family and moved to a Jewish village, a decision rather unheard of at the time. But my parents were both optimists and activists. As the founders of the Negev Coexistence Forum for Civil Equality, they believed Israel's strength lay in our incredible diversity. My parents believed that learning about other cultures and traditions didn't take away from our history, it added to it. One day, my Jewish kindergarten teacher hesitantly asked my mother, your daughter really wants to be Queen of Shabbat. Do you mind? My mother's reply was unwavering. Of course I don't mind. I want her to be. I don't want her to feel different. And learning about her friend's religion will only make her a better person. After my medical internship, I applied for a program here in the United States called Our Generation Speaks. It brings together Israeli and Palestinian entrepreneurs for a 3-month program in Boston. This is where I met my partners, and together we founded our NGO, Genesis, meaning Genes IS, Genes Israel. But it also means a new beginning. We are providing free and accessible genetic screening tests for young Bedouin couples, helping them start a healthy family. We combine innovative scientific research with religious tradition, and it's working. Thank you. In just a short amount of time, we have tested more than 1,000 people and helped raise awareness of genetic diseases. I'm happy to say that the program now is beginning to gain interest in other communities, inside and outside of Israel. You know, Israel is a dichotomy, a profoundly modern country deeply grounded in religious tradition. It is this duality, the constant push and pull between old and new, that defines life in Israel and made me the person I am today. I believe, like the Nigerian proverb says, that in moments of crisis, the wise build bridges and the foolish build dams. My story is evidence of the good that can come from building bridges. When science meets tradition, when diversity is met with an open mind. I believe that real change comes from a place of respect, and that real solutions are possible when we see beyond what people expect. Thank you.